Hello, everybody.
Hey everybody.
Welcome to what? 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 What?
Happy Pride Month.
Oh, happy Pride Month.
Whoa, it is Pride Month. I was
Wasn't
correct yesterday.
Okay, yeah. You said it yesterday. Okay, I was gonna be like, wasn't it? Didn't it start?
It did start yesterday, but I wasn't sure. And then I opened my Twitter timeline today, and I was like,
I was sure.
it was yesterday.
Yeah.
It was definitely. It's Pride Month.
Yeah.
Also, a good morning, everybody. Happy Our Flag Means Death Season 2. Yes! Yes!
Oh, so they were. Yeah.
Steed and Edward must be reunited.
They were posting yesterday, and I saw a lot of people being like, "That's bait." They're trying to insinuate that they're gonna renew it.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I was too busy looking at all the Sonic Frontier tweets.
They're quoting stuff like, best kept secrets and stuff like that.
Oh, amazing. Yay! More Steed and Ed. Yeah, more pirating on the high seas.
More pirating.
I'm excited. That's awesome.
I like that show.
I do too. And now we get more.
More of it. When? Now.
Oh, I wish it was now. I wish it wasn't just, oh, now we get to do season 2. It's like, I want it. I want it to be released right now so I can watch it. I don't want to have to wait for it to be made.
But you'd have to. Because if you didn't, everything would happen all at once, all the time. And then you'd be overwhelmed and you'd be like, this is too much. But it's spaced out so you can enjoy it. Because we live in a way that time passes linearly most of the time. Except when it speeds up and you get freaked out. You're older. You didn't realize when it happened.
You're gonna give me a crisis, Doug. Billy says also happy Lechonk Day. The best chonk. They knew what they were doing when they called that Pokemon Lechonk. Lechonk.
Lechonk.
I mean, really? Do we need another pig Pokemon? No. Wait, it's called Lechonk? Okay, never mind. We definitely need it.
Does it tap its belly? Like, chonk 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 chonk.
Have you seen it?
No.
You should have a look at Lechonk.
I don't.
You don't?
No.
You should have a look at Lechonk. I'm pretty sure we looked at the trailer together. I think you saw Lechonk.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, grab it and put it in here and I'll have a look.
Oh, Game Dev Adam says I'm calling that I think it's going to be called Le Chef when it evolves. Lechonk and Le Chef.
What? Does it cook? What
about Le Chad?
No. No Chads here. Is it here? Is this it?
Hey, there you go. There's Lechonk. It looks like it's crying.
Yeah, it does.
I feel bad that it looks like it's crying. It's like it doesn't like being called a chonk. But being a little chonker is cute. I call Kuma little chonker all the time, and he loves it probably. Probably.
It's probably going to be a boar or something like that. Like those little white marks are probably the start of tusks.
Yeah, or like big under eye eyebrows.
Under eye eyebrows.
Oh, Game Dev says it has something in its Pokedex entry that says it likes gourmet food. Lechonk and the chef makes sense.
Le ha ha ha.
Thanks, Mike. LeChad is the professor. Oh yeah, isn't the professor? The professor looks like that Mega Chad dude. Ha 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 ha! You thought you could escape with the bird, but the bird is the one who escaped without you. No. Ha 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 ha! You'll never catch me. Never. No, stay away. Go away. No. No. Hey.
Got you.
Hey. Stop. Oh, we got raided.
Oh, sweet.
Mr. Boba Tea. Thank you very much for... Oh, thanks for putting me down.
You're welcome.
Thanks very much for the raid. How was your stream? How are you doing? Le Cheese. Le Cheese is also very good. Onster. Hey, Onster.
We fought some monsters with Onsta.
We did.
We kicked in butts. Kicked him.
We did kick them butts.
One would-
We kicked them butts real good.
One would always say we hunted some monsters.
Yeah, you could
Wait.
say that.
Can we... Can we call it monster hunting when we play?
Isn't that what we call it? Anyway.
Monster.
Oh, monster hunting. Hold on, I need to change the group name. It's very important. It's very good.
We kicked some toads. That was
We did kick some toads. We did do that.
Monster Hunster.
Monster Hunster.
Yeah.
Monster Hunster. There we go.
I can't believe that.
That was
pun
important to do.
Didn't occur to me until right now.
Amazing. That's much better than just calling the group the Hunters Guild, which is applicable but boring.
That toad kicking was the most delinquent I've ever felt.
There's just three scamps running around the jungle, and they're just kicking toads.
Running around is pretty kind.
Galumphing around.
They just sitting.
They're just running around. They're kicking toads, sir. Sir, the hunters are they're just loitering around and kicking toads. I think you might have had a bunch of delinquents to help you.
I like the part where you were like, "Should I poke you a little bit?" And I was like, "Yeah," and then you're like, "Crunch."
I like the part where we first ran into the area and Alistair was like, "Look, herbivores! Smash! Smash! Smash!"
It's good times.
Yeah, the local wildlife doesn't stand a chance.
Am I right in thinking? Did we ever
Thank you for the follow.
During
Are you okay,
did we
Doig? Are you
ever-
broken?
when we worked at Sega, did we used to spend our lunchtimes playing a little bit of Monster Hunter? Or am I making that up?
We did.
We did.
We did on the DS.
Feels like that again.
It does. Monster hunting lunches. You
Monster
have to
Hunter
hunt
Monster.
for your food. Oh my gosh, actually, I'd love a lunch. Can you imagine like a little Monster Hunter lunch bento where you get to hunt with your friends and then... Oops, sorry, Martina. And then the lunch that you have is like food from the game. Like you get a little dango, you get like a little meat steak.
Only if a cat comes and delivers it to me.
You know, that can happen this time. A cat can come deliver it to you and then refuse to leave and keep looking at your food and trying to get it from you.
Yeah. Well, Kuma's tired already. He's up behind your my monitor.
He's behind your monitor.
Yeah.
Aww, cute. JKDS, I'm glad you like the emotes. They're based on the Jellycats here. who are our raiders. Monster Hunch Lunch. Monster Munch.
Yeah.
Monster Munch.
Monster hunts a bunch of lunches.
Also says, I wonder if there's a Monster Hunter cafe here. I bet there is. On Star, I bet 100% there is. You should find it.
Followers get the Jellycat emotes. Follow us for these Jellycat emotes.
If you want the Jellycat emotes, you can follow us and you'll get them. I'd give them to you for free if I could, but Twitch doesn't enable me to do stuff like that, so I can't.
Hey.
Jeff Bezos says no.
Hey, following is free.
It's true.
Following
I don't want to clog up your follow bar. I would give them to you just for free if I could, but Twitch won't let me.
You are. Following is free.
What do you have to do to get an actual Jellycat? Well, I'd love to make like Jellycat molds. That'd be rad. So you could put jelly in them and make Jellycats.
I think we could make him cuter.
Yeah, I think so too.
No. no offense to Kawa, but these were made real.
No,
quick.
no offense. Like these are made for a game jam.
Yeah.
Like so. So Mike and the rest of the team were just like, oh, we just have to get these modeled and done and animated ASAP. You could spend a bit more time cutifying them. You could remove the butthole.
No.
Okay, all right.
Why would I remove this? Look at it.
You could just make it ever present.
It is ever present.
Yeah, but it's hidden under the tail most of the time.
Oh yeah. That's why it disappears.
Yeah. Anyway, how you doing, Mike? Oh.
I'm angry.
You're angry?
And tired.
Oh, why are you angry?
I don't know. I woke up mad.
You woke up mad.
Yeah.
Is it because you're so angry that the animated trailer is looking cool? That was a stretch. That was a stretch.
I don't know. You know when you just wake up and you're already filled with emotion?
Yes.
I woke up angry.
You're just full of rage.
Yeah. I don't know why.
Do you want to throw me?
Nah.
Sure.
Not at
I'm
you.
very throwable.
You are. Look.
Go on, do it. I like being thrown, so it's fine.
India, I like being thrown swift.
I do. It's fun. Here I come.
It's only a mild rage.
A mild rage.
Mild
Those two
rage.
words don't really go together too well.
Mild rage. That's all.
What are these cats looking at?
The ceiling, I guess.
You should show people the shot that you've been working on for Girl on the Glim. Show them the shot you've been working on for Girl on the Glim. Show them.
I've not been working on it. You've been working on it.
Yeah, but now you're compositing it. You're compositing it now.
Okay, let me open up the software. We got your animation in it. Got Kurzik's shadow in there now. I need to fix the BG. Because someone wants more floor.
Yeah, I need it. Sorry, I moved the camera, and now it shows that the floor does not continue on below the where it was previously. It's you just see there's just empty space where a background should be. Doig is filled with mild rage that people still haven't pre-ordered Glim. If you're interested,
It's not sold out yet.
we should say if anyone who's interested, hey, we made a graphic novel. It's out in like 4 days or something. So if you're interested, then please pre-order it because it helps us out a huge amount. And it's being published by IDW, and I hope that people enjoy it when it arrives. You said that people going in Australia,
Canada, I think. No.
how do you know? I didn't.
Tweeted about it.
I don't think they tagged me because I looked this morning. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, I'm vanity searching Girl on the Glim every day on Twitter.
Okay, I see.
We got a text from India's mom. I think it's from India's mom. It just came up as mom on the phone. It was like, your graphs need work.
Thanks, Mom. That's the only thing that she texted. Was just your graphs need work. Well, we've been judged for our graphs. How dare. We worked hard. Those graphs were looking okay by the end there. They may have all just been one line.
They got little ticks at the end now.
Volley boys! Volley boys! We're talking about Haikyuu. I still gotta finish watching the latest season.
Yeah, I haven't seen the latest stuff.
I haven't.
Glim. Here it is.
I gotta know what happens. I'm just scared that it's not gonna go well for everyone.
I did that with a show called Kim's Convenience. They hit me with like a character got a serious illness, and I was like, my funny haha non-stake show suddenly has sad stuff. I don't want to watch it anymore. No, thank you. Nope, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. It was a comedy show you're watching for the lulz and because you love the characters, and then when it starts to take a dark turn, you're like, oh, I don't
Yep.
This was my escape.
Yep. I'm out.
This is my escape. Shiv says that Ansa's been watching Volley Boys for the first time. That's amazing. I love Haikyuu. I love it so much. It's such a wonderful show. For anyone who likes just awesome friendships and great anime, I recommend Haikyuu. Don't be put off by the fact that it's a sports anime, which I was put off by just because I don't watch a lot of sports anime. It's not about the sport, it's more about the people. It's great. It's really good. I recommend. Yeah, they're all so lovely. I love everyone. The amazing thing about Haikyuu is like, you'd think you'd be rooting for the main characters, but honestly, most of the time I'm rooting for everyone. Like, I just don't want anyone to lose because it matters to everyone so much. And they all have such good reasons for caring and for wanting it. Like, you end up loving every character. So the matches are really intense because you're like, no, I want them to win, but I don't want them to lose. I'm full of emotions. There's this great episode where I even feel bad for the teams I haven't even met that lose, because there's just the storyboarding and animation does such a good job of like conveying those emotions and showing in a kind of realistic and relatable way how it feels to just be like, we came here with high hopes and we got knocked out of the tournament.
Yeah, they don't just do the whole kind of like, these are the protagonists, they'll win all the time. It's like, nope. And that's how life is.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good storytelling.
Frenchie Anamini says, I have a collection of Haikyuu merch going on right now. You do? Do you want a link? You can stick it in the chat.
How do you pick yourself up after, rejection, or like your plans not like falling through, or like things just not going your way? Because it's important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and how do you handle disputes between you and other people who you're on a team with? Like, how do you remember that you're all like fighting for the same thing?
Yeah, the massive frame drops in the gamer is because
It's After Effects, I think.
I'm After Effectsing.
Yeah. Although, hold on, I can probably help. I'm just going to turn Dropbox off.
That doesn't affect my rendering.
No, but sometimes when we're getting frame drops, it's partially because of Dropbox. So I'm just going to turn it off. And it hopefully will help a little bit. Are you rendering?
Yeah.
Is that just because you can't show...
I can't show the thing you want me to show you because...
You guys are going to have to deal with it being crunchy peanut butter for a few seconds while this render happens. Stop motion Doig Swift.
Hey, stop motion doesn't mean that the motion stops.
I know, but it's got a slightly more chunky, granular and crunchy feel in general.
I'm moving. Oh, the gift. Thank you.
Oh, Edit Everywhere. Thank you so much for the subscription. Edit Everywhere says flipbook stream. Heck yeah. I'd love to make some flipbooks to sell, but I haven't been able to find anywhere that does them. That prints them.
It's almost done.
Peanut butter crunchy time.
Peanut butter crunchy time. No, why crunchy? I'm not... What? No. Crunchy peanut butter time.
Did you see that Martina made you a peanut butter jelly time banana?
Yeah.
About, we should put up that on BTTV emotes so people can use it.
Okay. You want to set that up? I forget how to do BTTV.
There's another box in the back. There is. Did I miss one?
You missed one.
Did I?
That's because we got a lot of stream bombs.
It's hard to aim when everything's so crunchy.
23 minutes ago, Star Spikes resubscribed.
Oh my gosh, Star Spikes! Thank you so much! Thank you! That's amazing! I'm gonna send this to the Subzone!
I don't understand why it's taking so much time to render. It wasn't yesterday.
Maybe because we had the stream going on at the same time. Your computer's like, I can't deal with this. This is too much.
No, I had it rendering and changing and doing stuff yesterday. It wasn't doing this. What different? Huh? What different?
I don't know. It's a Thursday. Things get progressively sleepier through the week. I am sleepy today. I could nap today. I actually think maybe I could today. I could maybe take a day because I finished the stickers yesterday.
Yeah.
No, the stuff I need to do on the animated trailer. I need to get some feedback to some peeps.
Who?
Martina. Martina's been patiently waiting for her feedback for like a month. For like 2.5 weeks or something.
You gave feedback on that shot though.
No, I didn't. I said I was going to. And then I just like stuff kept coming up.
I know, but it's had at least one round of feedback.
Yeah, but I said I wanted to give more feedback and to hold off while I did it. So it's completely my fault.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's still going. Come on, this should have rendered already.
I might be able to get that done this morning though, and then take the afternoon to maybe chill a little bit.
I'm mad today.
Yeah, you are.
This shouldn't be taking this long.
Is it nearly done? You said it was nearly done like 7 hours ago.
Right?
Is it nearly done?
It's got like...
It's not.
Still jumping. She's just about to jump. It's got all the rest of... Yeah, it's After Effects trying to render, but it did this fine yesterday.
Well, let me share my screen. While you're doing that, I can show people the stickers.
Okay, well, I'm just going to close the overlay then.
Okay. Give it a sec. Okay.
This is what I'm trying to render. But I'm gonna
I
turn
see
it
it.
off.
Are you sure? Oh no, but I like everything. So crunchy. Where am I so crunchy? I could be anywhere doing anything in your face.
Let me just close the overlay.
But I was crunching.
I know you're crunching.
Still crunching. You can't stop me.
Do you know what's really interesting?
Me.
Is that the overlay itself is not crunchy, it's smooth as butter. But
oh, weird.
OBS can't pick it up for some reason.
Oh, it's OBS.
It's OBS
the one with
that's
the problem.
crunching. Like,
does OBS need an update or anything? I mean, that doesn't help because you're still showing it through OBS.
I wanted to see, dude. So the game's running fine. Weird. So OBS can't handle the truth.
Alex says the question is, who's in control of the cube? I am. I always am.
So is it the stream that's struggling? So is the audio coming through?
Yeah, but internet is jiggy.
Okay, so the stream is right. All right. Do this. Do this.
No! I blinked out of existence. If you want, you can share my screen for a little bit.
Well, I'll just play this first.
Okay, are you just gonna play up to where you had it? Had it rendered?
Yeah.
There we go. So this is what we've got so far. I have to do a few shout outs here because the background here is by Doig.
That's me.
The rough animation is by Habbo, who's at Animatunings on Twitter. I did the tie down and the colours and the lighting, and the shadows are by Kurzek, who helped us out yesterday. Thank you very much, Kurzek. And then all the comping is being done by Doig as well. Wahoo!
Wahoo!
Wahoo! So yeah, this is what we've got so far. I might even like maybe once you've finished comping it, but I might even zoom in a little bit at that beginning bit.
I've gone for half render and yeah, this is better.
before
There we
she
go.
runs through the door, I might zoom in this composition a little bit.
What? How do you mean?
I might just essentially grab the footage, keyframe it, and zoom in on this bit a little bit.
As she's running before she makes it through the door?
Yep, just here. And then I'd keyframe it here so that this bit doesn't change.
Sure.
Yeah, the movement's really good. Yeah, this is all Habbo. Habbo roughed this scene out, and he is awesome at like doing straight ahead motion. Well, I mean, he's awesome at everything, but I think one of his special strengths is being able to do really awesome straight ahead motion where you like really feel the weight of everything. How do you like my effects, Doig?
Oh, they're great too.
I did them myself.
You did them yourself.
Did them myself.
It's very cool.
Like put some little bits of dust poofiness around. What was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna say. Yeah. I'd probably zoom in a little bit at the beginning.
We're coming back. There
Huh?
we go. We're back.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah.
Amazing. Ta-da! But yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say, so just forget about it. I'm glad you guys think it looks good so far.
Oh, we're crunchy again.
Just for a sec.
Hmm.
Oh, we are crunchy again.
Yep, so this
Thank
is
you
why
very
I
much
don't
for
comp
the-
on stream.
Thank you very much for the follow. But yeah, this is just one shot of the trailer. And it hasn't even starting soon.
I didn't do that.
I didn't do that. And Doig hasn't even comped that much yet. He's still doing stuff on it. He's like just brought it in.
No, this is pretty much done.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I have some feedback. Oh, I have some feedback.
What feedback you got?
I
Huh?
feel like the shadows, you could do something more interesting with them.
Yeah, maybe. Like make
They
them
feel a
red or
little-
something.
Yeah, they feel a little dark right now.
Yeah.
And
that's
I
fair.
wasn't designing them to obscure stuff.
Okay, we can make them red. Or something like that. So
Yeah.
it feels intense.
Yeah. I really like that little pool of light coming in at the side. That's really nice.
I decided that. Nobody told me to do that. I did it.
And you're gonna adjust the background a little bit, aren't you?
So that there's a bit off the bottom.
Yeah. How's her jumping off the step now?
I haven't fixed any of that.
So yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a half and half?
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, there we go. Awesome. Let me put my region of interest on so I can see what you see. Do you feel what I feel? There we go. So I was doing some stickers yesterday that I was hoping that I would have in time for the book's release.
Right.
Which I might not have in time for the book's release because that's in like 4 days and these stickers have to be printed and sent to me from Texas, so probably not going to have them in 4 days, but hopefully fairly soon after the book comes out we'll have them. So yeah, I did a little sticker sheet with glims and glums, and it's got a midge on there too, and then there was another sticker that is just Midge and the Glim on her bike, zooming around at the speed of sound. They got places to go. Gotta follow the rainbow.
Gotta follow the rainbow. Okay, so I need to.
Like that. It looks like there's a Martina sticker. You're right. You're right. Where and how much? I don't know yet because I've emailed them for a quote, so I don't know how much these stickers are going to cost to make yet. But they should be cheap. I mean, they're stickers, right?
$20.
So they should be cheap. Like, I'm not intending to charge a lot for them.
$20.
Not $20.
$20.
Not $20.
All proceeds go to us. $20.
Nope.
Get your stickers. That's like more than the book has got.
Oh, Frenchie Anamini, you're sharing your collection of Haikyuu. Hold on, let me have a look. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That's so cute. That's ridiculous. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, what are they called? Is it Karasuno? What's that team called? The Stray Alley Cats.
Something.
Yeah, Neko Mata? What are they called? I've forgotten. These are very good. These are very good. I love how in Haikyuu a lot of the characters like have kind of animal counterpart versions themselves. Like you can tell the character designers were like, let's make a character that looks like a really intense angry owl. And it's like, yes, this is very good. Nekoma, there we go. Nekoma. I love them. I love them. It's very good. That's made my day. I saw a really cute mug the other day in town. It was like a little cauldron with 3 legs. It was cool. Ooh! Look at all oh my gosh, you've got so much Haikyuu stuff! This is amazing! Hold on. Look at this! Oh my gosh, I wish my brain worked so I could remember names of things. You've got all the those figures that you can pose. You know the ones. It's amazing! They got all the volumes up there! An illustration book! I didn't even know there was an illustration book. This is very good. This is very good. I'm jealous of your collection. Who's your favourite character? You know, you tempted fate now, I gotta ask you. Nendroid! That's it! I swear, like every day I feel like my brain loses more memories and I become more wispy to this world. I'm just gonna fade away one day. There'll be nothing left of me. All the knowledge will go. Kenma's your favourite. It's a good choice. Kenma's super cute. I think I really like oh my gosh, my brain.
Been a while since you watched it, don't worry about
I know,
it.
but still, like these normally I can call these names to mind so easily. Tanaka. I love Tanaka. And I love
Nishinoya.
That's it, Nishinoya. Rolling Thunder! I love them. They're my favourites. Alistair says, I got Hinata and Bath got Kageyama! Oh my gosh! When you meet, they can also. Yeah, it is okay to have like 10 favourites. Like honestly, everyone in that show is so likeable. You have a Kenma Nendroid. Oh, ordered, but it's taking forever for him to ship. I mean, that's in character, isn't it? He'll get there eventually. Rolling Thunder! I can't retain information. That's too much to ask. Weeb says Tanaka's my favourite. He's just an idiot and a good boy. Yeah, I love Tanaka. I love how he always postures before every match when he sees the other team. He's like, I will intimidate them with my delinquent aura.
Haikyuu reminds me of Bleach in a lot of ways, with like the huge cast of characters. Like, if there was a crossover, that'd make me like.
Oh, Bleach and Haikyuu together. That would be amazing. The Bleach characters are like, we have to hunt a demon. There's a demon around, and the Haikyuu boys are just like, but there's volleyball.
Nice receive.
Nice to receive. But yeah, these are the stickers that I got that I'm asking for quotes on, and then this is another sticker I got I'm asking for quotes on, and then I'm also working on a t-shirt design. So I've had various feedbacks on this t-shirt design, and I'm trying to kind of resolve what I think the best ones are to make the best image. So some people said they'd prefer it without the background, and I have a pal who was like, I feel like the plug kind of goes against the flow of the image, so I might remove the plug or flip it or something, and I might remove the background.
Why remove the plug? Who said remove the plug?
Doodles said that she thought it went against the flow of the image.
Right, okay.
So I'm juggling with whether I should remove that. And I'm also like, should I remove the background?
Gotcha.
Like, this is it without the background. Does this make a better shirt design? My thought with the background was, I was looking at this and I was like, I feel like it needs something to tie it together, to make it feel more like it's one image. Oh, thank you for the colours. That was all Mike. Mike did these colours.
You did a lot of them too.
But yeah. Does it help to tie things together? Does it not help?
I think it would need to be maybe something else so that it contrasts it a little bit more, so that the foreground stuff right against it.
Maybe.
It would look great on a grey shirt.
Yeah, I mean, if we have a darker background like this one that you have, then her hair blends in too much.
Yeah, I think she blends too much
like,
into that one.
I think we need to keep the focus on her and the Glim.
It was an interesting choice making the whatever spiraling around her dark on the inside.
Yeah, I can take that off. That was responding to feedback from people.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like that.
So this was it before.
Yeah, I feel like she reads better. I don't know.
What do you guys think? A is with the dark spiral, and B is with the light spiral. Which one do you think works better? You see the point about the plug, it's kind of jutting out. Okay. I can fix.
How about just the outline of the background? What, so still having the square shape?
We could try that.
They like the dark better.
You like the dark better? Okay. I could always also bring the opacity of it down a little bit, so it's not quite as intense. Although that does make it blend in a bit more to her hair.
Yeah, blends into the glums a bit too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we need to take either a hard stance with it or a non-hard stance with it. You like the pinkish spiral? That was B. We've got some people with B's coming in too.
Like, could you make it dark but make it a... I don't know.
The pink makes her boot blend in. That's kind of okay. I'm more worried about the faces than anything else.
I think I would just darken behind her boot only.
You would?
Yeah.
I think slightly more people seem to like B. Although maybe the colour is one of the things you have an issue with. Like, maybe if it was a slightly different, slightly more pinkish colour.
It's just the darkest thing in the image. So, yeah, like if it was... Yeah. Yeah. Like, I like that.
You like that? Don't think it blends into the glums too much.
That's true. You could always make the glums a little bit darker, so they read a bit more. Like the color that you have on that now, I would probably make
the glums that,
and I would make the glum color the thing behind here. That's too saturated. It's losing.
Okay, let me just cancel. Oh, there's a poll. Thank you. While the poll's going on, I'll deal with the plug. Because the plug is just down here somewhere. Where are you, plug? I'll find you. I'll find you. Base art machine. It might be at the bottom of the machine group. Plug. Plug shadow, plug mat. There we are. I see you. Let me put you in a group. Makes it easier. There we go. There we go! Okay, so it's jutting out a bit and I want it to go with the flow of the image more. So I could flip it. Like, maybe that feels like it goes with the flow of the image a bit better. Or maybe I should just lose it altogether.
I mean, that looks worse to me.
Just give image a plug.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I could lose it completely. If you think that it works better. The other way, like that's how it was originally. I could just lose it.
It's probably stronger without.
Okay. Ayanoki says I like it best without the plug. It's Martina's tail! Oh, hold on. I gotta do it now. Oh, she's gone. I just looked over at the other monitor and now I can see that she is gone. From where she was before. Okay. How's the machine working? It's not plugged in. Shh. Shh. No. Shh. It's fine. It's magic. It's magic. Ben says, Indy woke up. She had a high-Q Chromel she forgot to save. Oh, it's a high-Q. I thought... I auto-corrected you to haiku, but you meant haiku. That's clever. I'm sorry that I ruined it, Ben. That was good. Let me save now. Okay, so dark one. That's good to know. Thanks, guys. So, I'm gonna give your thing a try, Mike, where you said that you'd make the glums darker. Let me see if I can find them. I'm also just gonna mark this red so it's easy to find for myself again. Glums. There they are. Let me pop these in their own group. And then I'm going to duplicate them. And I'm going to move them up. Where? There. Okay. And move them up here. And I'm gonna try and give them a slightly I'm just gonna use these eyes and mouth as a mask. There we go. So that they retain the colour from below. And now let's adjust the colour of these. And I should also actually mark this entire group so that I can tell what I've changed since I opened it, because then if we want to go back on changes, I can just look for the green groups and be like, ah yes, turn these off. And they will become, the image will become as it was when I opened it.
This is what I would do.
Oh, you've taken a... Oh, okay. Amazing. Okay.
Even I'm ignoring the poll because I disagree.
I see.
So, presenting option C.
Just give me 1 sec. I think if the glums get too dark, they start to take away a bit from the read. So I'm just gonna tweak and tweak. Okay. Let me see. I'm just tweaking a bunch of color values. Let's see. Oh, thank you for exclamation point glimming.
Yeah, see, the reason I don't like the dark swirl around is because when I like squint my eyes, the area of highest contrast is that against the white that it's next to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a backing element. Whereas if I look at my image and squint, the area of highest contrast is her face and the glums next to her. It's like still kept central. But yeah, that's just me, yo. What do I know?
That's just you, yo.
Doig is a dictator, hates democracy. Doig is a color wizard, so he gets extra votes. Those were both said by the same person.
They have strong feelings. You think I'd be able to get this type of purple from wiggling these values around, yet somehow I'm finding it hard to get this purple. You know what? I wonder if I could just literally color drop this purple. And then... Yes. Yes.
Anyway.
What do you mean, anyway?
I was doing background stuff. I have lots of feelings. Doigmocracy. Welcome to the anti-dictatorship Doigmocracy, where I listen to you, but I don't follow anything you say. I'm a very good listener. Doigmocracy.
Doigmocracy. Okay.
That would be my my political slogan. I'm a very good listener.
What if I were to invert this?
What did you say? Just kidding.
Then I'd destroy everything. I'd destroy life and the universe and everything if I invert it.
Haha, I saw it coming and I dodged it. Don't know why it's firing up.
Life
Seems a bit
too,
wrong.
'cause I can't help falling in love
I'm running for
with you.
Optimus Prime Minister. Did you laugh? Did that make you laugh?
It made me laugh a little bit, yeah. Take my heart.
Do you want my one up on screen again, or are you just doing your own thing?
I do. I inverted it to see what would happen, and I quickly learned that inverting it was a bad idea, and nothing good came of it. Okay, so your glums are slightly lighter.
Yeah, because I feel like if you go too black with this aesthetic, then it moves
You
away
lose
from
it.
Yeah, like your line art is kind of your darkest value, and that's a brownish blackish. Yes.
But then what to do with the pink? What to do with the pink?
Make it lighter orange.
Make it lighter orange.
So it doesn't contrast with it. So it contrasts with her shoe.
I don't know. I don't know if I like the lighter orange, Doig. I gotta be honest with you. There's something about it where it feels like it kind of complicates the read for me. Like when everything stands out from everything else and nothing blends in, suddenly everything is a focal point. It's my issue.
Do this then.
Do this then. What that?
I made it less orange and made it more pink. Or pink. Does that look better? Or change the color of her shoe. God damn.
Change the color of her shoe?
Make her shoe darker. Put all that shoe in shadow.
I mean, I could.
That's what you're doing with the rest of the leg.
Okay, 1 sec! Jesus.
Fucking solve it.
Just give me a second, please.
I'll do it then.
Give me a second, please. Just give me a second, please. Give me a second, please.
I'm trying it.
Just give me a
I
second.
don't need a second.
Just give me a second.
I got ability.
Okay, so here's the outline. And then I'll take the fill off. So that's one of the suggestions from Palbro in chat, was to just do the outline of the background. And I'm not sure if I'm jiving with that, because it feels like, again, it's adding more complexity and lines to the image without necessarily bringing it together. How do I feel about the Sonic trailer? I am excited about the new Sonic game. Like, genuinely, I am kind of pumped and excited to get an open world Sonic game. I kind of wish that there was more thought, that they'd put more thought into the design of the world, and that the environment felt more designed around playing as Sonic. It was more iconic. I kind of wish it didn't look like it was assets bought from the Unity store. At the minute, it feels very much like the style is just realistic, and that's the only word that's being used. Like,
it looks like it was made in the Hero Forge editor.
There's just
Let's be fair. It looks like levels that will be played on Achievement Hunter.
Doesn't feel like there's any intentional design to the grass or the trees or the rocks that make it feel like it's Sonic. And I feel like with a character whose entire deal is movement, how they traverse through an environment in an open world game is going to be key to making the game feel good. And I'm sad that it really feels like your options are just running through things, and then at very particular points being able to interact with the environment in a very specific way, which it's prompting you to do, such as, oh, this wall has this stuff on it, you can run up it, or oh, there's a bounce pad here, go onto that, you know. Whereas what I really want to be able to do is to have every part of the world feel like there's multiple ways I can interact with it or traverse through it, and that those are kind of catered towards Sonic's movement. And, you know, a lot of people have made fun of the rails in the sky. I do kind of wish that they were just more integrated into the environment and the feel of the world. Like, there's this bit where in the trailer, or the gameplay trailer, Sonic jumps onto a rail that spirals around a kind of ruined, suspended piece of building. And I just feel like if you had a huge tree through that building and you were grinding on the roots of the tree spiraling around it, that would feel way cooler, because the thing you're jumping around on is built into the world. Like, it feels like you're traversing the environment, not like someone got into a debug mode in a level editor and just kind of put rails everywhere. I just want there to be more intent behind the design, I think. That's it. But I am still excited. There's just some stuff that I've really liked that they've revealed over the past couple of days. Like, I really love this Knights-esque system they have where you can presumably hold a button to indicate Sonic's speed trail, and then when you form a loop with it, something happens in the middle of the loop, like you launch an enemy, for example. I think that's really cool. I've wanted for ages for there to be an attack where Sonic can run around an enemy and that would affect it. So I'm really excited about that. The homing attack looks really satisfying. I wish I'd spent a little bit more time really refining the run animation, just because that's so important to Sonic, and I feel like at the minute it's a little lackluster. That's an easy fix though, if they wanted to fix it. I feel like just give it another couple of days, in development. I do feel like that's an easy fix. Everything else is a bit harder. Sonic beat 'em up game, when? That'd be rad. I mean, there is a Sonic Fighters game, and it's rad. It's really cool. Sonic the Fighters is an awesome game that was only available in arcades until it was finally brought to the Sonic Gems collection. And it's really cool.
Do you think maybe what's happened is because Sonic can move as quickly as he can, they're having to deal with loading in a lot of level, and so they've had to strip back their ambitions for what can be contained in the level because it has to load in so fast?
No. I think that's a separate issue to design. Like, you can still have a level with not as much stuff, but make it more intentionally designed.
Yeah, you could pull back on the realism.
Like, yeah, the problem I have is with, like, the color grading they've chosen, the texturing they've chosen, the way that they've crafted their models, and the way that Sonic's movement doesn't feel like it's integrated into actually exploring stuff until you reach something where it's very deliberately like, run on this. I want more passive ways to navigate the environment that aren't dictated to me. I want to be able to find them myself. I don't want everything to be glowing and indicated to me. I don't want a big neon sign saying run up this. I want to see something and be like, can I run up that? And then try it and be like, holy shit, I can run up this.
You'd much prefer it. You prefer less mirrors, edge, red marker. This is what's parkourable.
Yeah, I mean, I know that obviously Legend of Zelda is a big influence, and Breath of the Wild maybe too big an influence, as they were very much doing the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild music thing, which I don't think really suited Sonic's gameplay or Sonic's kind of character or the feel of playing as Sonic. I feel like they should have chosen a more active musical backing or soundtrack for running around as Sonic, rather than the soft, subtle piano notes of the Ghibli-esque music. But in Breath of the Wild, one of the things they maybe should have looked a bit more at is the fact that one of the great things about that game is looking at something like a huge mountain and being like, can I get up there? Can I scale that? And then it's on you to discover if you can or can't, and to use your tools in interesting ways to try and figure out how to do it. Is there an air current you can use to get up? Do you need to bomb a certain place to reach it? Is it a matter of you having to wait till you have more stamina, or are there ways you can get around that? Are there things you can use in your environment? Can you use your hook shot? Can you use your boomerang to activate something? Can you fell a tree and get across a gap? None of that stuff has a big neon sign above it saying cut this tree down. And because of that, it makes you feel like you have more agency. Like, the decisions you make are your own, and that has its own special sense of satisfaction that comes with it, because you're being rewarded for the decisions you make, rather than the game rewarding you for doing what it told you to. Ainoki says, I used to do parkour. I need to get out and practice it again. Parkour is fun, that's true. And parkour, I wish they had more of that in Sonic games too. Like, Sonic's so much about running. They really need to figure out how to make traversal with Sonic fun and varied.
It felt a little bit... So part of it I feel is like Sonic, while he's running, he's very kind of like, if this is the screen, he's very much like stuck here. Now I like his up and down movement is very like, they've removed a lot of it, which kind of makes it feel like he's just kind of running on like a really smooth plane. And I'm trying to work out what thinking would be behind that, whether it's like, okay, if he was moving too much, it'll look too glitchy. If he's moving up and down too much, it'll be hard for a player to track. So they're kind of like, they're leaving you alone. Like there's almost a rest space on Sonic, so that when you were playing, your eyes like, I'm looking here and here, he's just going to be here. But I feel like when you boost forward, they're like, okay, that's cool. And then it's like a second later, you're like, okay, now you're back to normal speed. So it's like,
it could be a stamina
boost.
thing. There could be a boost meter.
Boost. Which, and I think part of like previous Sonic games is very much like you're trying to get up to going fast at points. But I think the way that it slows down feels like you're being punished. There was something in that trailer where I was like, oh,
You want to just keep going.
yeah, I want to just keep up at least, like, I don't know, it just felt like he was pulling the brakes all the time.
Yeah.
Rather than the camera catching up to him, so like get the initial boost and then have the camera catch up to him, but still feel like you're going as fast as, like, he's accelerated, now he's going, but you get that initial burst of speed and then just keep him going. And I would even just like slow down if you want to keep him like running quickly, like have the boost be like a relatively faster, but then don't have him going like the super fast, so that when he's going fast, you have these moments where you can get like a little bit more and a little bit less. I don't know, it felt really kind of like stop-starting.
Mr. Frightful says, I hope the overall landscape is just placeholder assets.
It's not.
Sadly, it's not. Like, yeah, this was them showing off the game that they have so far. Like, they wouldn't do a showcase where there's that many placeholder assets. They just wouldn't. Like, they might change things now because the reception to it wasn't great, but they wouldn't do a showcase like that and include a bunch of placeholder assets in it. That's them trying to put their best foot forward. But yeah, I think things like the boost maybe not feeling great, those kind of things I think can be tweaked and fixed before the release. The overall design sense is the thing that most concerns me, or the lack thereof, because that is like a root problem. You know, even if the boost feels good, even if the run animation is changed to feel better, even if all these little tweaks are made to make the game feel good to play, if the world design is uninteresting, if there's not very many ways for him to interestingly interact with his environment, then there's not really a way to fix that besides going back to the drawing board, redesigning the world from scratch. Which they obviously can't do. Like, they don't have time to do it. You know, and I'd hope that later levels would be more interesting, or later environments would be more interesting, but there's no indication that that would be the case. I can hope for a best case scenario, but the simple fact is, probably if they had something more ambitious or more cool, they would have shown that.
I feel like there was a lot of core kind of whys missing. Like,
what's he doing? Where's he going? What's he aiming for?
Yeah, why?
Like, there's a bit where he climbs a tower and he gets a few rings and then goes back down. And it's like, is there not anything at the top of the tower? Like, why is he going up the tower? Like, what? Is it just a tower and there's nothing up there and it's just there? Like, or is there like something cool that's going to be with that tower that motivates you to go? Like, is it going to help you fill out your map or give you an overlook point? Or will there be a chest up there? Is there a dungeon there? Is it like something to discover, some kind of lore?
It feels like if you're gonna have a world design or level design where stuff's floating in the sky, like motivate that by some sort of like. So for instance, like if there had been one of Eggman's egg carriers or spaceships like re-entering the atmosphere and it broke apart on re-entry, but there's a lot of like levitation stuff or things built, like I'm doing like doodles in here, but like if you know his spacecraft had broken up in re-entry and all the stuff is scattered across the sky, then you could be like, okay, all of these are ship parts that are like have anti-grav or something, and they're all like being kept aloft by some parts of the ship. So you could build that into the design of them, like, oh shit, what happened there? What, like, why is there shit in the sky? There's a question, and then you have got an interesting answer to it. But if it's just like, oh, there's some rails in the sky because Sonic can traverse rails.
Yeah, there's no reason for it.
And you'd be like, oh, okay. But like if you have that, then you can be like, oh, here's a wing, and here's a whole section in the sky where the wing's broken apart. That feels identifiable and a landmark apart from... It feels
specific.
Yeah, apart from... oh, this is just rail 109 out of 300 rails that are in the sky.
Yeah, the problem is it feels too generic, right? It feels like they got a bunch of Sonic things they know are in Sonic games and just put them in a generic landscape. There's nothing about the design that feels specific to Sonic. And a really good example of what you were just talking about is in the trailer, there's a part where Sonic kind of runs across this... It's like a kind of crater, but the crater looks mechanical. And it's a really cool landmark. And I was just thinking as he was running across it, like, how rad would it be if rather than being this kind of mechanical crater, this was like... They instead remodeled this slightly to make it be half of the Death Egg that has collapsed to the ground since Sonic destroyed it in Sonic 3. And it's like, there's just like the remnants of the Death Egg on this island. That would be so cool. That would make it feel amazing because it would be really specific.
It doesn't necessarily need to be Robotnik. If you guys are like, oh, maybe Robotnik's not even in this one. Like, all right, but have something. And I think they're trying to allude to like an old civilization or something with all these ruins, but
I'm pretty sure Robotnik's in it though, because I've seen the previous trailer they showed Sonic was fighting robots that looked like Robotnik's creations. So it'd be weird for them to have robots that look like Robotnik's creations and not have Robotnik in it. Surely if it wasn't Robotnik's robots, then they would change the enemy.
Yeah.
But either way, like Sonic's on a new island, so there might not be like Death Egg stuff on there, which is totally fair. But the point I'm making is just that I wish there was more thought put into it to make it feel really specific to Sonic. I think that would go a long way. I see we've got a couple of crow mails. Sewell Guy says, I don't know if this is a place to ask, but other than YouTube, where else could I post a cartoon? I guess Newgrounds, potentially. Twitter, if it's short enough. Instagram, potentially. And TikTok is pretty good for animation, so long as it's not like 5 minutes long. TikTok's pretty good for animation. And we got a crow mail from Scribble Guy saying, when the new Sonic game comes out, will you two play it live? I will be buying it the day it comes out, everyone. I'm still excited about it. I would love to buy it the day it comes out and play it on stream. Yeah, Newgrounds. Newgrounds is still going pretty strong, right? Doig is looking at Sonic the Hedgehog articles.
Yeah, no, it's this. Is you can't tell me that this is not their version of...
I mean, it is. I don't think they're being particularly coy about their inspirations, and I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I think it's just that there are some things that suit Legend of Zelda, and there are some things that suit Sonic. And it feels like some of the things they've taken, they should have left, and some of the things they've left, they should have taken, you know? Like, I think the philosophy behind the exploration and the sense of discovery is something they should have looked at more. And the music and aesthetics are something they should have looked at less.
Yeah.
Sega Tate says, at this point, I really wish I could give up on Sonic and not have my heart broken time and time again by Sonic Team. Hey, don't worry, Sega Tapes. There's still a bunch of really cool Sonic stuff coming out, and who knows, this game might still be really cool. You never know. And we've still got Sonic Prime coming. We've got the Sonic re-releases with the new Powerhouse animation coming out. There's a lot to look forward to.
Okay, I just want to talk about this a little bit, because this comes down to environmental storytelling and like why one image was designed this way and why replicating it, but it doesn't quite work. Okay.
I really want to hear this, but should we just check the Chromale first, because people are saying we've missed a Chromale. So do you want to just hit that first and then you can go into it?
Also, I don't know if this is a place to ask, but other than YouTube, where else?
No, I've answered that one. But Pilkey says we missed a Chromale, so it might be further back than that.
India and Doig woke up. They recorded the highlight credits for Martina. Martina was happy.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Martina. I'm so sorry. We said we'd do that yesterday and I forgot. I'm sorry. We'll definitely do it today. Definitely.
Right.
Is that all of them? Or was there any others we missed, or was that?
I think it's just those referring back to that, and then there's a new one that says, it feels to me like someone mandated an open world design, but the level designers and character programmers don't know what to do with that.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Doig. I want to hear this.
Right. So, you've got character like propositioned against, like, there is one main goal here, and this is linked to the story of like
intent.
Has to get across this landscape to get to here, like the intent of it.
Yeah, there's some great hints there too. Like, you see that slight red mist over it. It's like we can tell that something bad is happening there.
There's a shine here. There's something.
There's something, and he's got his sword out, so you know he's ready for a fight.
Yeah. So there's character intent, action. They've got the framing, like, as much as it's like, oh cool, they added, you know, sunlight and whatever in the sky, the backdrop or whatever, it's behind where you're meant to be looking. So you've got character foreground, storytelling, like, you know,
the shape of the clouds, everything is funneling towards that central point. Towards
this. Okay? Like, the bridges are like cool, yeah, the forest, there's little bits here, everything's low contrast, but this is boom boom. Hero gonna get to castle. Like, it's not complex storytelling, but it's poignant and it's effective. You've got the Death Mountain behind here. That shows you that, like, hey, here's a landmark that you've seen from other games. This is Hyrule. This is the new Hyrule. And it links to the nostalgia of that as well. Like, look at how that, like, basically what this image sells to you is, this is the Hyrule you've always had in your head. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Now we have this. There are several features
things
on the horizon, okay?
I like how the rails were omitted from this version, even though the weird triangle thing is there.
This might be even older, so this might be an older one.
Yeah.
But it's like, they've got Sonic facing off against this. The sense of distance and vastness here is like, Sonic can get from here to here, like that, okay? So the storytelling of like, you have to cross this vast landscape to get to, I don't know what this is.
No, we don't know what this is. What's more, like, Sonic's pose is very much just a gameplay shot that's been taken. Like, there's no intent there. We don't know what he's thinking about that thing. We don't know what that thing is meant to be, if he's going to go and attack it, if it's something he's been looking for, if he just thinks it looks neat. Like, there's also, like, 3 of them on the horizon, all of which kind of feel like they have almost equal importance. None of which we know what they are.
You can't tell me of, like, to be fair, this is a screenshot versus a painting, because
this is a promotional screenshot though, Ben. They're meant to have doctored this in order to make a point with it. Like, this is them putting their foot forward to show the fan base what they have in their minds. You know, this was also a promotional screenshot well, not screenshot, but it was a promotional image put out by Nintendo. The one on the left is a promotional image put out by Sega. They should have crafted those clouds to lead the eye to where they wanted you to look.
Yeah.
Like, they have to storytell here. This is them promoting it.
I think this is the one that came out like ages ago. This
It feels too
recent
aimless.
stuff. Yeah. I don't know.
Like,
man.
when you're taking screenshots of your game, you choose the ones which are the strongest. I feel like I could have chosen a stronger one than this. You know, at this point, just show me artwork instead.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather see artwork showing the feel of what you're going for than see a screenshot that's not. Just change that. Change that instead. I mean, that's pretty good. I was going to say change that instead to a giant half-destroyed death egg just cresting over the hill in the distance, and I would be screaming at my monitor. If that was the crest of a death egg coming over the hill, I would be screaming, because that's my Sonic Mount Doom. That's I know that from the other games. That's like deep in Sonic lore, and that's a promise to me that they're bringing in the stuff I love. Miracle Planet!
Or something.
If they had the Miracle Planet there with the chain, I'd shit myself. Oh my gosh. The little planet, I would be inconsolable. I would be on the floor crying happy tears of joy.
Just something. Why is this planet chained up? That's why, like, that Sonic CD opening is just like, what is going on? Like, I want to know.
Speaking of the Sonic CD opening, just to ping back very briefly to something we were saying, which was that traversal needs to feel fun. I think a lot of people's ideal vision of what Sonic should be like when exploring environment is from that Sonic CD opening. I think people want to like be able to wall jump and run along walls and stuff at will, and for that to feel really good. And I wish they'd put a bit more time into making that happen and showing us that in the trailer.
Here's why it's falling flat gameplay wise. Okay, is because like there's a thing
Sonic fall flat. Sonic fall flat.
Yeah, there's a thing where fun and play is input and
reaction.
Action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But if the input goes to predictable action,
that can be good so long as it's satisfying.
It can be good, but in the terms of traversal, like you want input predictable action, but if you want a predictable action, you need to add this into this process.
So it doesn't become boring.
Yeah. If you like, I'm gonna press forward and then I'm gonna go on a thing that's gonna send me up to the top of this thing. Like if you add something where it's like Sonic needs to touch this thing and he gonna go up to the top. I'm like, nah, man.
I want to climb it. I want to run up it.
I want to have to get a sense of momentum. I want to have to build that up. I want to like.
That's got to be a challenge. This is me getting to feel what it's like to be Sonic. I want to problem solve like him. I want to be like, how do I use my speed to make this happen? I don't want it to just be given to me. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Like there was, they did a thing in a Spider-Man game before the Insomniac got their hands on it, and they had literally gave kind of like Spider-Man a Spider-Man go here button.
Spider-Man go here.
And it was like you press the button and he would just go forwards and he would web swing and he would go between points and you would just press forward and he would just go. And I got utterly bored of just like, I know he's gonna get from here to there without any problem solving from me.
I saw a game like that too. I've forgotten which game it was, but it's like you pushed forward and your character would parkour over everything in their path to get there, but it required nothing from you other than pushing forward. Your character would just handle it. And
Yeah.
it felt so empty. Like the coolness of feeling like you were doing parkour was taken away because it felt like the game was doing it for you rather than you doing it for yourself. You didn't get to be like, oh my gosh, did you see that amazing thing I nailed? Because anybody could do it if they just pushed forward.
And I feel like this is a little bit of a consequence from the parkour system from Assassin's Creed, which admittedly, when they first brought it out, was like, holy shit, this is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not... It doesn't remain all that amazing. The thing that makes parkour fun in Assassin's Creed is like you're trying to get a position to like try and assassinate someone, so you're problem solving that getting to your target. So there's like the secondary element, but there's also the fact that it's a human being, and if you fall, you just die.
So
but I don't feel like you would have that with a character like Spider-Man or Sonic, so you have to like think.
So you feel like
it.
the overall feeling is like it's like missing intent, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't know what's motivating any of this.
The reason that if I were like developing a character controller for Sonic, it would probably control a bunch like a Rocket League car, is because I know you hate that.
I hate the idea.
A Rocket League car is fun to move around.
Yes, and that bit I agree with you on.
Because like you have to manually like put it up a ramp, you have to manually steer it, you have to manually know when to jump, you have to manually like know when to like do a spin dash in the air or a rocket boost or something. Like getting the car where you need it to go requires skill, and that's what I would put into a character controller for Sonic. Is getting Sonic where you need him to go requires skill. And I feel like with all the bounce pads, the rush things and stuff, it's always just kind of like you gotta steer him into something, but I feel like there's a missing trick there. And this game feels like he's even more on rails suddenly, because a lot of the stuff that allows you to do something that isn't just run flat is an automated targeting system to place Sonic somewhere.
Yes,
and I'm like,
it's done for you.
That's
like it takes all of the guesswork and the discoverability, the act of discovering is being taken out of it, which is something that I love about games like Breath of the Wild. You know, I love discovering things, and that whole thing you have there where it's like predictable action, that's one of the things I think is missing just in the wider scope of what this Sonic trailer showed, which is that the world in itself felt kind of way too predictable. There weren't very many surprises that got me excited to explore it. Like a lot of the stuff that I saw, I just didn't know what it meant or if it should be exciting. A lot of stuff I saw was just kind of, okay, so that's a rail and that's a tower. Okay. The design didn't feel like it was coming from a very unique place. The puzzles didn't seem very challenging. There didn't seem to be very many rewards apart from rings and the occasional default game crate of we couldn't think of something more world specific to put in this world, so we've used a crate asset. Love me some crates. Sorry, Doig, go ahead.
The things I liked about what they were showing with the movement was when Sonic kicked down and he could go down like manually, like that.
That's cool.
The part where he's in the air and he can like blast forward in the air. I like the concept of that. That's cool for repositioning and stuff. Like he could do that as a homing attack, I think, in other games. But I would
still do homing attacks in this one and that.
Yeah, but I would argue that homing attacks at least in the last Sonic game I played, so I haven't played anything for a long time, so I can't reference how the gameplay feels.
The last Sonic game you played was Sonic Adventure. This is worth
Sonic Adventure 2. So it's worth saying this. But when there wasn't an enemy in front of you that you're like, that homing attack's probably gonna go in that direction. I fucking hate how fast and like risky the homing attack is. I'm like, I don't want to use that.
It is risky.
And that's not a like, oh, I feel like I'm on the edge, this is thrilling. It's like, I'm gonna fucking lose a life if I use this gameplay mechanic here.
It feels out of control.
It does.
Is a thing. Like it sends you in directions that you didn't deliberately choose to go in.
if I can liken it to, because I fucking love the Spider-Man game. There's a move that Spider-Man does where, like, and I know it's the fact that this feels good is because it's based on an actual ability the character has. It's character driven, fun game mechanic. But Spider-Man can web zip, attach to something in front of him, and then pull himself forward, and it feels fucking great to do. But the reason it feels great is because you have control over what he's attaching to and the direction he goes afterwards. He doesn't just go from here, A to B. He has a variable, like,
you're saying
launch
that
thing from,
when you have in your head where you want to go, you can make it happen.
Yeah.
The game facilitates what you want.
But it's not exact. It's not like do thing, predictable outcome. It's do predictable action, have a varying degree of control over the secondary thing. So it's like, I'm going to use that object to pull myself forward, but I'm going to use it to launch myself, like, in a varying degree of stuff.
In terms of what you were saying about the homing attack, though, like, don't you think, like, they feel like they might have fixed it in this game? Because he still has the homing attack.
He does go forward, and I liked it.
But if the air boost through the air to go forward is what happens if you hit the homing attack when there's not something to home in on, then that's a pretty good solution.
I do like this. I just think it feels a little bit lame right now. It doesn't feel like you get. It feels like you do like a boom, whereas it should feel like you have like.
Yeah, like, I do think they are doing some cool stuff that looks like it's gonna be rad and feel good. Like, I like some of the things they've added to Sonic's controls, for sure. My main gripe at the minute is the world that Sonic's gonna be running around, and the fact that it doesn't feel like it was made for Sonic. It feels like it was made for someone else, and then someone put a bunch of Sonic assets in it to try and convince me it was made for Sonic. It's disappointing.
Do you want to see one of the best Sonic character controllers I've seen in a while? Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah? I'm assuming it's a fan game.
It's not a fan game. It's not even Sonic.
Wait, what is it? It better not be Rocket League.
It's not Rocket League.
I swear.
It's not Rocket League. Stop scratching my hand. It's my hand. Stop it. I'm not playing with you.
Yeah. Tech demos are all well and good. Like, if you want to put your character in a checkerboard environment to show me their moveset, then do that. But if you're going to show me the world, then I'm going to expect for you to have things you want to show off about it. I mean, I haven't even talked about the fact that the only puzzle they showed so far did not seem very innovative. Oh!
Can you guys see this?
Oh, yeah, this little guy. I do think these jumps look a bit floaty.
Look at him.
I do just want to say that. So this is great. This is great.
Look at this.
Yeah, I agree.
I love that it's even checkerboarded.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a default texture?
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm into this. This is cool. I like being able to pop out of it. That's really fun. And I can see that Sonic animation in my head because we've all seen the Sonic CD opening. And we know that Sonic does his little pop out and it's super cute and it looks great. Yeah, this would be fun. And I like the degree of control it feels like you have here. I do think the initial jump looks a little bit floaty, but everything after that, like the rolling, seems really fun.
The rolling seems so fun. Why does it feel fun? Why does it feel fun?
Because it feels like the person who is doing it has control, has like tweak controls on it. Like, it feels like they're subtly controlling the spin there, either with the camera or with tweaks of the controller. Being able to come out of it also means they can really easily control their speed.
Yeah. It feels like when they came down, they got a little bit more momentum there. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, this is a great example of how you can have something that doesn't actually travel particularly fast, but has the illusion of a feeling of speed. And I think one of the big problems that they have with Sonic games in modern times, hot take, some people will have heard me say this before, but this is really how I feel, is they focus too much on making Sonic fast.
Oh.
And I think they make Sonic too fast. I think that you need to be able to control the character, and you need to be able to design levels that don't have to be absolutely enormous to accommodate a character that moves at that speed. Slow him down and instead create the illusion of speed using visuals, using speed lines, using blur, using the feel of the controller in your hands.
We'll watch them again.
This feels like when they get rolling with this feels like it is as fast as Sonic needs to go.
Yeah.
And people try way too hard to make Sonic way too fast. I think that Sonic's all about speed. But I think that's the layman's take on it, is to think that Sonic's all about speed. There's way more to game design than that. Speed has consequences, and you can get the feeling of speed and make it feel good if you are able to balance that with feeling like you have control as the player. And like you have more deliberate level design. And the best way to do that is to slow him down a little bit, but try to maintain the feeling of speed without it actually being too fast.
Look at him go.
Oh yeah, look at him go.
I love this, like hopping into the ball.
Yeah.
Here. Like he's not going super fast. He doesn't have to go from here in screen space down to fucking here. Oh sorry, I'm on the wrong screen.
Yeah.
Here to here in screen space in a millisecond. Make it fun. We're human. We can't see. Like if the way that games have shown that things are moving really fast is to slow down everything else. And it feels like Sonic games are afraid to slow anything down. It's like just slow them down.
Listen,
slow everything else down and Sonic will feel fucking great.
Listen, the original Sonic games weren't that fast, okay? They just weren't. Sonic 2 had these amazing bursts of speed areas where you let go of control for a little bit and enjoyed just seeing Sonic tear through something super fast. But the important thing to note there is those were the moments when you kind of just held forward and stopped controlling and enjoyed the reward of the boost of speed. You weren't trying to control things or turn corners in those moments. The majority of that game, when you were trying to do stuff like that and navigate things, you slowed down to navigate them. Any of the puzzles, you slowed down to navigate them. Modern Sonic games are afraid to do that. I feel like tearing through the entire level at Mach 3 is the point, and it's not the entire point.
Pub sub is
errored. Oh, Artima, thank you so much for the subscription.
Yeah, I think a lot of Sonic level design and stuff is all about like the speed run tactics and rush stuff, and that is a cool aspect of previous games, but I think that it has its place, but I would want a character control that really fully feels like it's built around what Sonic
it's what Sonic can do.
Yeah, it's built around what the promise of what Sonic is, rather than having Sonic adhere to previous like mechanics. Like,
yeah, prioritize on making his movement feel good.
And you will absolutely fucking cash in.
Weeb says, had to dip for a bit, but did you guys already record the end credits thing for your video? We didn't yet. No, we did not.
Alright, you want to do that now that pub sub is errored so that no one can throw anything at us?
I mean, we could do, yeah. I think I already said thank you to Artima for the subscription, but I'm going to say it again just in case I forgot. Yeah, I want Sonic to feel good to maneuver too. And if you have speed sections in there where I feel super fast, then that's awesome. I just don't want that to be all the time. Like, feeling out of control in Sonic games is just like the nightmare of them just being like, fast is the thing, right? That's all there is. Yes, let's build it around that. It's like, no. Now you have these huge, massive worlds with nothing fun in them because you expect me to just run past them. You can't put like as much in them as you want because they have to be huge because of the speed. I can't control my character I have a million deaths of me spiraling off into space because of the physics engine. Like, there's a time and a place. Like, people who think Sonic's just about speed, I feel are just looking at the surface dressing of what Sonic is and not seeing the care that was put into the gameplay underneath in the original games that made them such a success. Anywho,
You need to play more Sonic Boom.
I've seen a lot of people recommend Sonic Lost World. Apparently Sonic Lost World even has trigger controls to let you wall run. Maybe that's one that you should play, because it
Maybe.
sounds like it's leaning into your idea of controlling Sonic a bit more like a car.
Yeah, maybe. I'd be up for that.
Mm-hmm. So are we going to record this thing then?
Are we going to record what thing?
Oh, you just said.
Yes, yeah. I'm with you.
Play Lost World.
I'm
I've
trying
never
to find
played it. I'd be interested to.
Was it in Mod Shop Talk where the video was posted, or is it in? Oh, here it is.
Ba
I sent it to Gmail. Right. Okay.
Okay, that wasn't me saying that it was food time. They thought it was Daytona.
They've already been Daytona.
Come on, you can make it. Come on. They have, but I started singing something that sounded vaguely like the beginning of it, and Kuma like freaked out. Kuma, my son! Come here, my beautiful boy.
Okay, so we should probably turn the music off. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
okay with me.
Show in folder. Hate that.
Yeah, I have strong thoughts too on the direction of the recent Sonic games. I do want to emphasize though, I do still think that they're doing some stuff right, and I'm excited about some of the stuff, and I'm excited for the game. The world and the way it doesn't feel designed around Sonic is the biggest gripe I have, and the thing that makes me super wary about it. Hey, what's up?
You've triggered them now.
Says Kuma. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. That sounds too much like Daytona, doesn't it? I saw you, Sparrow. I'm not gonna sing Sonic music anymore then.
If there's meant to be words or something on this credit screen, Martina, then they're not showing up.
Oh, do you want to share it to your screen so Martina can see what you're seeing? Do you see what I see?
Now they do. What the fuck?
Wow, Doig, what were you saying? What were you saying?
I was tracking through like this. It wasn't doing anything.
What were you saying?
Whatever.
What were you saying? Oh, an Inoki sketch.
Right, okay.
Swift talking about Sonic is a force of nature, like the wind or the rain. Beautiful and it's unstoppable might. Thank you. I love Sonic. I love Sonic so much. I'm still counting my blessings that we have so much Sonic stuff coming out this year. Like, we will feast tonight. This is a Doig ship.
Nice.
It's a potato ship. It's a Doig ship.
Nice.
I think that's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna have to put these slightly off screen. Big Soft Boy, thank you for the follow. Do you not want people able to throw things at us during this segment?
Oh, should they be able to?
I kind of feel like it'd be more fun if they could, right? Like,
But it would obscure stuff.
Yeah, but not permanently. Like, it's not going to follow a name down the screen. I mean, that'd be very unlucky if it did. If it was like, specifically this person is going to be obscured.
Yeah. Well, you decide. Do you want to be able to throw... Martina, do you want people to be able to throw stuff during
Yeah,
this?
Martina, this is your call. What do you think?
Do you want the HUD off as well?
Weep there it says, I wish I was drawing Sonic Onster while drawing Sonic. It's the bonding force between her and Swifty. It is like Onster to be like, I wish I was drawing Sonic as she's drawing Sonic.
I know pub sub has errored.
We can restart though. We can restart the overlay.
People to throw things during it because I can restart it. Yeah.
Kuma, you can't reach the ceiling. He's chirping and looking sad that he can't reach the ceiling. You guys don't want to be able to throw? Because we can make it so you can throw if you wanted to, but...
Throwing is fun. Okay, finally. Thank you.
Okay.
Let me just restart it then.
Ba 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 ba.
A
Oh,
reminder, I woke up angry. I'm still
you're still angry.
Yeah.
Why are you so angry?
I don't know.
Is it Sonic? Is it
You
Sonic
stole my
Frontiers?
pen, dude. Fucking little creature.
It's Sonic Frontiers, isn't it? It's made you angry.
Yeah, must be that. All right.
If it says Onster frequently says I miss so and so while doing the thing they say they miss.
You little rascal.
Onster, oh god, I miss Japan. Onster, you're in Japan. I'm allowed to miss it. Incredible.
Should I turn the chat off as well, or do the chat on?
No, leave the chat on. Martina specifically said maybe you should film it in a morning stream because then we could have the chat and everything. So if you turn it off, then we might as well just do it off stream.
Okay.
If you're like, no one can interact and there's going to be no chat.
You ready then?
Okay, let's do it. Are we going to talk over it?
Wait. Let's just stand here like this.
Okay.
No, come on.
We could just stand here like this and let people bomb us. That'd be pretty fun.
I suppose. No, come on. We can react to it.
You want me to? Do you want me to talk?
Yeah, I assume so.
Okay.
Let's just react. It didn't.
Thank you for watching. What?
It's doing a weird thing in the bottom left.
Oh, that's you, Doig.
Yeah, it's doing a weird thing.
That's you. We can get you off stream if you want, though. Here, look, I'll fix it.
It's not me on the bottom. It's my
There.
screen. It's my screen.
I fixed the weird thing on the bottom left.
Okay. It's no. Right, you ready?
I mean, you don't need to take it back to the beginning.
I did.
Okay.
This stupid media player is weird. It's not.
What's wrong?
The little bar is not going away. Maybe I'll play it.
Maybe try full screening it.
It is full screen. I'm gonna play it with something else.
You could press space to play it instead of using your mouse.
Yeah. Open with.
Welcome to recording with Doig.
Yeah, I fucking hate it.
He pauses every 2 seconds. I'm just gonna hang here. Hang it loose. Feeling loose and large. I don't know what that means.
Do you want us to play the music as well, or do you want to add that later, Martina? It might be better if we just add it later so it's clean.
I mean, what if I want to sing along?
I think I've got... Hang on, I think I've got desktop audio turned
This...
on.
Pilkey, you're more right than you believe.
What did Pilkey say?
Nothing.
What did he say?
Nothing.
What did he say?
This is why the tutorials are taking so long.
All right, I'm done. I'm not doing this.
It's true. You don't want to do it on stream? Come on, Doig.
I gotta go to work.
Doig.
No, that hit too close.
Oh, Doig.
I'm sorry the tutorials are taking so long.
Doig.
I've been really busy and really I just fucking hate the structure of talking into. I don't like making them.
I know, Doig.
There, I said it. Okay.
Listen, Doig, listen to me. You're doing great, and I love you. And I'm sorry if that joke was hurtful. I didn't mean it to be. I thought that you would find it funny.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry they're taking like 8 months or whatever to come out. So no, I'm
yeah, it's okay.
no, like
but,
here.
But it would be really helpful if we could do this.
I will do it when I'm feeling in a better mood. I'm honestly done.
Oh, Doig.
I'm sorry,
We
everyone.
were all prepared and ready to do it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Martina. I'm sorry for getting your hopes up. I really loved the idea of this. I really loved that you put this together. And
I mean, we're going to do it today, though, right?
let's just do it tomorrow when I don't wake up angry or something.
Okay.
You know, it's like 10:18. I'm supposed to be at work 20 minutes ago. I have shit to do. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest, transparent. It's me.
Oh, I tried to put you center screen.
Pilky, it's fine. Yeah, it's not your joke. I was already done. It's already taking too long. It's already like I fucked up. It's not playing. So I was already done before the joke. Don't worry about it.
Will you let me put you center screen?
Why?
So that you can talk to people.
Dab.
Don't dab right now. This isn't the dabbing time. I'm sorry if we made you feel bad, Doig.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
No, it's fine.
It's not fine.
It's all fine.
That's why we're sorry, is because it's not fine. But I think you're doing a great job, like, with everything that you're handling. And I'm sorry that you woke up grumpy and we made you even grumpier.
Yeah, it was Sonic Frontier's fault. It should have been a great Sonic game, but it's fallen short. And
Sonic Frontiers, you've ruined our lives.
All right.
Well, I hope that you have an awesome day, Doig, because you deserve it, bud.
Thank you. And Martina, I'd rather do this when I'm feeling all fun and goofy and it doesn't feel forced. Because as soon as something feels forced, it sucks. You can just hear it, and I'd rather it be genuine. So
I'd just rather you do it when you feel like you want to do it.
Yeah. So we'll do it early tomorrow. Just get it over with before the grump sets in. I become a stodgy cake full of bitterness and jam. I'm joking. All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go to work now. I'm gonna spend a whole day working on a project that I super enjoy working on. Totally.
Doig, you can't say that. Shh. It's great.
It's going great.
It's great. You can't. Shh. Anyway, Doig, they watch this. Stop. I have to get him off before he says something inflammatory. We have to go. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the Jaffa cakes. And thank you for almost recording with us. I hope you look forward to actually recording with us tomorrow. Oh, also thank you for the feedback on the t-shirt design. I realized we just went on a tangent and started talking about Sonic. I call one. For a bunch of time.
Yo, Johnny Depp won his court case. That happened.
Another inappropriate dab.
How is that inappropriate? I said what happened and then a dab.
I have feelings. I have strong feelings that I won't share because who cares? Anyway, thank you for the feedback. I'm gonna try and get that t-shirt design ironed out. Pun intended. So that we can have it on a thing. And until next time.
May the rest
of your day
be filled
with adventure.
Take care, everyone, and goodbye. I regret that last thing I said.
You said it. Look, it's now the world knows. These are on this public recording. That will be archived for all time.
Remove the VOD.
Everybody heard you. We all heard you. Pineapple belongs on pizza.
Pineapple belongs on pizza. Who are we rating? Pokori Mio. Okay, she's
Have
really
fun.
cool. She's a web comic artist and a genuinely fun time. Bye.
Have fun.
Bye. 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 Bye.